now let's input the values. Are you done writing? 2 factorial is what? 3 factorial is what? 4 factorial is what? Thank you. Now, from our question, someone should read the question for me, or should I read it by myself? Read the question number question 3B. Okay, they gave us to calculate. Eh? Okay, to put it like this, you can put it like that, but at first you know how you got to that point. No wahala. But stating that formula alone can be like 5 marks in your exam. You don't know, because the formula, to remember the formula itself now work. You get? That's why they gave you the question. They know that to remember the formula is hard. So that one, how would they give you this kind of question that you just need to do 1 or 2 now input 13 marks? Because they know that the formula is hard to remember. That's why the thing is carrying much mark. Under that pressure, you might even make a mistake in the formula. You get? It's not an easy formula to just remember at once. So please take note of that. So this was 2 factorial, 3 factorial, and 4 factorial. Now they gave us this thing. That's solving question 3B. Question what? 3B. From 2024. No, we have not gotten the answer yet. Calm down. So now they said we should do what? Calculate. Calculate 1.02 raised to power 8 in what? 4 significant figures. In what? 4 significant what? Figures. SF. So now the first thing we need to do is that they've given all this thing now. If you want to use normal binomial expansion or Pascal triangle, we'll now be doing all this 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Until we get to 8. And there's no time. So now they have decided that since there's no time to be doing this Pascal triangle, they can even give you this thing now up to 8 itself. How would you now start with doing Pascal triangle till your book will get exhausted, right? So then now came up with this formula. And this is the formula you use. As long as it's a positive number, this is the formula you use. That's why they put it like this. This n now is what? The power. Right? N is what? The power. Now we need to get x. We need to get what? X. Now to get x, see, this is the form of 1 plus x, right? So now we'll put this one in form of what? 1 plus x. Putting it in form of 1 plus x, it should not be what? 1 plus. When we get mathematicians for this class, so 1 point what? Raised to the power what? 8. I seen it now. So now we know that our n is equals to what? 8. And 0.02 will be what? X. We are done with the question, right? We just will substitute our values and get our what? Answers. Where is the what? From the question, they gave us 1.02. But in our formula, it's in form of 1 plus x. So now we are putting it in that form. So we'll now separate it 1 plus 0.02. If you add these two together, you still get this now. 1 plus, if you cannot add the punch calculator, you see that it will still give you the same thing. 1 plus 0.02 will give you 1.02. Yeah, this one is this one now. This is a whole number. Oh. This is a decimal. So if you add this now, this one will add to this side. This thing now will not be what? You get, which will not be the same thing with. So that's why we now did like this. So we are separating it now. So it will be in form of this. So we can get our value for what? X. If not, normally we can just leave it like that. but we need to get the value for x, because that's the only thing that is missing in this equation now. Are you seeing it? So now, we've gotten our value for x now. Let's substitute and get the answer. They say we should leave our answer in what? 4 significant figures. Do you know the difference between significant figures and decimal places? You know the difference? You can remember? You are sure? Okay. There's a difference between significant figure and decimal place. Oh, don't cast already. Try mess up. I'm cleaning this one too. So this is question 3B. This formula, we'll use this one. Let me leave this one, we'll use it. Or let me clean it. When we need it, to call it. Alright. So inputting in our values, we'll now have that this will be equals to what? 1 plus n is what? 8, right? 8 times 0 point what? Plus, it's too close to this other one. Let me bring it down small. 1 plus 8 times 0.02 plus 8 times what? 8 minus 1 is what? 7. Now we got 7, right? N minus 1, that's 8 minus what? 1. X squared, that's what? Punch it at once, let's not waste time. 0.02 squared is what? Eh? Calculator. Punch, give me the answer. 0 point what? Give me the answer in 4 decimal places. They say you know the difference between significant figure and decimal places. Give me in 4 decimal places. Let me help you. Say it's 10 raised to the power minus 4 that is there. 10 raised to the power minus 4. What did you get in your calculator when you punched? Come you're an engineer, be bold. 4 times 10 raised to the power minus 4 now. That's in standard form. You got 4 times 10 raised to the power minus 4. This is simply what? Let me write it here now. 4 times 10 raised to the power minus 4. This is where your decimal point is now, because it's a whole number. This is simply what? 4.0, right? So the decimal point is in front of 4, right? So now you carry it back 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. You put 0 there. 1, 2, 3. It should now be what? 0 point what? 0, 0, 0, 4. This is how it is. Anytime you see this in your calculator, this is in standard form. This is the normal way. But because of scientific, you've heard of scientific notation, right? Because of large numbers, let me say you want to get the mass of an electron, you now see a very long number. So instead of you to write that long number, they'll tell you to leave your answer in standard form, mostly used in chemistry, icing, and physics. So now, we need it in this form for this question. 0 point what? 0, 0, 4. All right, let's proceed. So we are done with this, right? Over what? 2. Over 2, right? Did we miss anything? So we are done with this. We are done with this. We are done with this. Okay, let's proceed. Plus n is what? 8, right? N minus 1 is 7, right? N minus 2 is 6, right? Cube now. Punch. Give me your answer. 0 point. Eh? Be audible now. Punch. There's no time. Please, help me, please. Are you not with your calculators? Please, where's the calculator? It's not 0.06 now. That's the correct thing. It's not 0.06. 0.0000. How many zeros? Yeah, 6, right? So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 8. So if you count, they say it's 10 raised to the power minus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over. Please, let me tell you, don't underestimate punching calculator, because inside exam hall, like now, year 2, for instance, we had a class. The final answer, we just meant to punch it. We had like 5 or 6 different answers from punching the same thing. I can tell you that if I tell you to punch this thing now in your calculator, you will still have the same thing. When you will do it now, don't worry. You see that you have different answers. So don't underestimate that to just punch calculator on the exam and go don't run out. Punch it now, so you'll be familiar with your calculator. So when you reach exam hall, you'll not be under pressure. You're not going to see 0 now, you think it's 8. You go and press it. Please, please, please. So this is 6 plus n times this one will be what? 8, 7, 6, 5. 0.02 raised to the power 4 is what? 1.6 times 10 raised to the power 7, right? So I bring it down. Okay, I'll make it very small. Or no, let's just write it like this. Since you have understood the point, let's write it in standard form at once. Since there's no space, you understand what it means now? Let's write it in standard form. Our main point is to get the final answer. 24. Alright, so now you can simply punch everything in your calculator. But to avoid error, I'll ask that you just do it bit by bit. So which one will you prefer? Should we punch everything bit by bit, right? Alright. So let's proceed. Let's proceed. Where's the duster? So this is my YouTube channel, Build and Design Academy. This is where I'll be uploading the videos that we'll have. I'll still record more videos. And I'll do them structured so you will know what to answer and how to answer it. Please, you can write it down. Build and Design Academy. If you search it up on YouTube with your phone now, you see it. Please help me go there, subscribe, like any video you like, share to your friends so they can also come and join you and study there, right? Let's proceed. Thank you. Build and Design Academy. Build and Design Academy. Short form BDA. Build and Design what? Academy. All right, let's write. So now we have 8 times 0.02 is what? 8 times 0.02. It's like some people ate Gary for this break. Oh. The energy level just dropped. 0.16. Be active now. The Gary never digest. Plus, I punch this one like this and give me the answer. Only this one though. 8 times 7 times 0.0004 over 2. What's your answer? 0.01. Next person should be punching this one. Next person should be punching this one. So I say, oh, this is here. Yes, sir. Pace up, pace up. Which one are you calling? This one. Call for this one. 0. What? 0.011. Please, another person confirm the answer. Oh. The next one. For the next one. 0. What? 0.000448. It's like year 1 now to punch calculator more than year 2. So I'm getting the same answer across board. Okay, let's see how it goes. We'll get to the main point. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're done with this guy. 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 So this one, that's the last one. Yeah, call. Don't start. The malfunctioning has started. He say 4, he say 8. Who is the correct person? Next person confirm. Eh? It's not correct, Abi. You don't start now. It's not correct. You see what I'm saying? Please punch. Everybody should bring out their calculator. Please bring out your calculator. I'm not the one that will punch it for you in exam. I don't want to punch it because I'm not the one that will punch it for you in exam. So please, you should be the one to punch it by yourself. Please. Punch. You are using this calculator. Please bring that calculator. Bring that calculator fast. Bring. See this thing? You have passed this level. Download. Let me show you on your phone. You can download scientific calculator on your phone. What's the name? FX what? What's the name of that calculator? Cal FX, Abi. Please show him. You have it. Use it. After the class, come and collect this one. Bring. Don't hide it. Don't bring it. Thank you. Bring your own. God bless you. Just bring it. After this calculator will give you wrong answers. It's for your own good. So you will not go and fail. Don't use this calculator. Don't use this calculator. Please. No. Don't use it. Over 2. Over 6. This one is over 6. Over 2 divided by 2. Divided by 2. Please, if you are with this calculator again, please raise up your hand. Save yourself. Bring it. Thank you. Bring it. So you will not fail your exam. You will not say, if you don't have a calculator, we'll contribute and buy for you. Bring. You don't have. Don't worry. We'll make arrangement for that later. Even though it's to go and borrow from people that finish your exam, we'll borrow for you. When you use and write, if you misplace it, you buy them new one. No, don't manipulate. Buy a better calculator. This calculator, that's what you get. So it will help you. It will make you faster. This textbook display. It will give you the way you're writing. You say you're writing, that's how you see it on this place. Just press your fraction, you see it. Anything you want. So you'll be faster. This one now will slow you down. Before you know your time is up. It's not as if you're not good in the exam, but you need to be wise. You get? Please. It's for your own good. Use your phone for now. Use your phone. So you'll be getting used to the calculator. Use your phone. The answer. Let's go. What's the answer? Okay, uniformity. That's good. How many zeros? 4. 116. All right, punch everything now. Add everything now. What will be our answer? What will be our final answer? I don't want to punch because I'm not the one that will use this calculator in the exam. So just punch for me. Punch. I can punch on my phone. I can punch here, but I don't want to punch. 1 point what? One, two. They say 4 significant figures. This is not decimal place, so significant figure. There's a difference. Decimal place is, let me show you now. Now, how many significant figures is this thing? I know, pause. Let me just show you the difference. Now, significant figures they have laws, right? There are like 4 laws for significant figures. First law is all whole numbers are significant figures. Whole numbers in the sense that you have 3, you have 23, you have 3. This is 1 significant figure. This is 2. This is 3. Now, second law is that all numbers preceding, all starting zeros before a number does not count. So all these zeros here, they don't count in significant figure. But if it's in decimal place, this is 5 decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? But in significant figures, they don't count. So this is two significant figures. Are you seeing the difference? Another law of significant figure is that zeros between numbers count. Let's say 0 between this now, 303. It will count. 1.004. It will count as significant figures. So this one is what? 3 significant figures. This is what? 4 what? Significant figures. And the final law is that zeros after also count. For instance, you have something like this. 0.0200. Are you seeing it? This oga will not count too, but this oga them, they will count. Zeros after the number will count. Are you seeing it? We have something like this. 0.1004. They also count. So this one will be what? 3 significant figure. This will be what? 4 significant figure. So that's just the difference between significant figures. But in decimal place, this one is what? 4 decimal place. This is what? 4 decimal place. So that's the difference. Please take note. So now, when they tell us, leave your answer in 4 significant figures, you should know what you should be calling for me, right? With this law. So call. Let's go. 1 point what? 17 what? 1717. So you round up that 7 now to 2, right? So it will be 1.172. $1.17165. Now they said 4 significant figures. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's complete. But if they say 4 decimal places, it will be what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I seen it. So you round this one up. Here will not be what? You see, as simple as this thing, you have failed this question. If you give them what they don't ask you, minus out of the 11 marks, they can give you minus 8 marks. If the lecturer is wicked, because they know that the only thing that you remember is the formula. They can give you 4 marks or 5 marks for that formula alone. You get? So we are done with this question. Let's move on to the next one. Partial fraction 3a. Question 3a. As simple as the question can look, this is how simple it is. Okay, where exactly you're supposed to stop? Now look at this now. 1, 2. You needed 4 significant figures, right? From here, I've already gotten 3 significant figures, right? From here, I've already gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no, this is 1, 2, 3. This is also 3. So you proceed now. From here, you get 1, 2, 3. If there's another number, you will have stopped. You proceed. 1, 2, 3, 4. You stop. Eh? At what power now? This like, should you add more? That's what you're asking. What I'm saying now, as you're putting it now, you're punching, right? When you get your answer, you're looking at your answer. How many significant figures did they tell you to leave it in? 4, right? And with the law of significant figures, this one now is how many significant figures? Don't answer. Let me answer. 3, right? This is how many significant figures? 3. This is how many significant figures? You stop. So you've already gotten what the values you need to make your 4 significant figures. You get? That's the concept. Once you've gotten up to the number you need for that significant figure, you stop. You must apply the formula. You must punch calculator. Because you can remember the formula for this, you can remember the formula for this. You don't even need to repeat all these things. If you just put, that's why you need this calculator. As you just put this thing and you press equals to, you press up button, it will come out again. When you press up button, it will come out again. You just go down to the denominator. You change only this one to 6. Then you change this one power to what? From 2 to 3. Then you just add one more value for the numerator and press equals to. In less than 15 seconds, you are done. So you don't be testing it. You do again, you test the next one. You add another value, n minus 3. You change the power to 4. You change the denominator to 24. Just be pressing like that, very fast. Yes, you calculate, you calculate. No, you write the formula down. You can write and stop at, let me just say, stop here first. Then when you now punch, you now see that it's not complete. You add this one. Yes, so you not overwrite. You get. You can write up to 4. You stop first. Then you punch. That's how you look at this thing. That's why you need to have solved the question before now. So you have an idea of how this thing will look like, how this thing will look like, how it won't be. You get. You can stop, you can leave this one. They say 3 in Africa, you can leave this one. You don't need to punch this one at all. Just ignore it and fire down. You get. Alright. So we can proceed, right? Let's go. So question 3a, partial fraction. Let's go. This one a bedroom voice, so stand up, I'm not hearing you. I cannot see hear you. No, it's not possible. It's not possible. If that one, the formula will not end. We will be right here on the wall. We will just be solving and be going. They must give you a limit. This is just like a restriction. Because they know that the formula is continuous to infinity. You can be using this formula until you don't be adding and be going till you get to infinity, positive infinity. So that's why they will tell you they must give you a significant figure to restrict you. You get. The question must come with a significant figure. In 3 significant figures. Yes. Once you just get your 3 significant figure, you pause, you stop. Yes. So have you saved this formula in your? Have you saved the formula? All right, let's go. Partial fraction. After partial fractions, we'll solve number 1b, or we'll solve that permutation question. That's number 5. Okay, we'll solve number 5 first. So we'll just finish number 3 and 5. Then we'll now move to number 2. Those ones they're not going to take time like that. Just very fast. So someone should call the equation for us. Call the fraction. Sharp. Number 3a. Call. Are you there? What is the numerator? 2x squared plus what? Denominator. X what? Plus what? 2. X minus 3. There's a square now. There's supposed to no square root. There's a square here now. So now, partial fractions, before you start solving partial fractions, you need to first of all look at the denominator, right? To know which type of denominator it is. If the denominator was just x minus 3, it's called a what? Linear partial fraction. If it's x minus 3 square, it's called repeated what? Linear. Are you hearing me? If it was even in quadratic form, let's say x squared plus 5x plus 6. These are called quadratic partial fraction. Now, in this form, you remember what I taught you earlier on factorization? You must factorize it so that you will now have it in what? Let me say if the factors for, okay, the factors of that one was 2 and 3, right? So it will now be something like this: x plus 2 and what? X plus what? 3 for this quadratic partial fraction. So when they give you this thing like this now, you watch. They give you repeated linear and linear together. So you spread it out. So your final answer will be like this: A over, if you spread this, x times 2, x plus 2, it will be what? X plus 2 square. We now times what? It's the same thing, right? Okay. So that's how you spread it. Are you seeing it? So you have A, you have B, and you have what? C. You have A, you have B, you have what? C. Now, the A will take x plus 2 plus the B now will take x plus what? 2 square. That person is in the spirit too. The C will take what? X minus what? 3. I see the spreading. Spread it like bread and egg. You spread it very well. Eh? You say what? Oh, your voice is too deep. I cannot even hear you, sir. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. So now we have gotten this. They call it what? Repeated what? Linear. So you repeat it. You show it in the linear form and the square root form. How do they call it? Repeated what? Linear. Now the next step is to what? Multiply through by the what? Denominator. You multiply both the left hand side and you multiply both the what? Right hand side. So now, if you multiply the left hand side by the denominator, that means this one will cancel out, right? Let me put it up so you understand. 2x squared. Watch, oh, please look up. This is partial fraction. It can be very tricky and confusing sometimes. X plus 2 squared. X minus 3, right? Now you're multiplying it by the denominator. Because this now, obviously, you get their what? LCM. It will still give you this. Because you got it from here. You just spreaded it. So you see the same thing. Their common factor. Let's just call it common factor. Let's not say denominator. The common factor from this 3 now is this denominator. So now, that denominator, you multiply it by this and by that other part to eliminate this thing. Because you want to eliminate the denominator on that other left-hand side. Then you also get values now that will still come here. I'll show you this one, but let me just show you this other part first. So you multiply it by what? X plus 2 square into what? X minus what? 3. So now, this will cancel out. While this will cancel out, leaving us with only this. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Any question? Let's proceed. Just chill. If you have question, you ask me, don't worry. Okay, ask me the question now. Let me see. Who has question? Okay, let's proceed. No time again. So now, we'll also use this one now to multiply each of them. Right? If we do this one now, x squared times multiply by this one now, it will be like this. A over what? X plus 2, right? Times what? X plus 2 square. X what? Minus what? 3. A plus 2 is here. A plus 2 is here. You remember this is repeated linear, right? This is the same thing as what? X plus 2. X plus what? 2. So this will now cancel out 1x plus 2, right? We'll now be left with only 1x plus 2, right? So now if you cancel that one x plus 2, this will now be like this, right? So this will now be a times x plus 2 times what? This. In the what? Numerator over what? X plus what? 2. So let's write that one in one side. Eh? Okay, yes. We have cancelled it. We are eliminating denominator. Sharp guy. I said we get mathematicians for this class. It's good, it's good. So now, we've gotten our value for A, right? Now let's do the same thing for B. Now for B, we have B over what? X plus 2 square. We'll multiply it by the denominator, right? Times what? X plus what? 2 square. X plus what? Okay, minus 3. Minus 3. Cancel here. Cancel here. So B will be what? Plus what? B into what? X minus what? 3. Sharp. So now we'll do the same thing for C. Where's C? So we do the same thing for C. For C, we have what? X minus 3, right? Cancel here. You cancel here. So C will be left with what? X minus what? Okay, plus 2 what? Square. All right. So we have gotten it like this. So we'll bring this oga here. So that'll be what? 2x squared plus 7 is equals to A times this plus B times this plus C times this. Are you following? Let's proceed. I can clean this now. I'm done with this. So I will have space. You not write it down? Okay, just copy from your neighbor. Sorry. So now, from here, we'll be going very fast. Now, who knows Pascal triangle? Let's use and expand this one. Then we'll use the two methods. Let's use the first method now. X plus 2, right? Square is what? X plus 2 and what? X plus 2, right? Follow. X times X is what? We call it sharp. X times 2 is what? 2 times X is what? 4, right? That will give us what? I seen it. But if we want to use Pascal triangle and expand this thing, how do we do that? Let's just try it. This is power 2, right? This is power 0, 1, 2. So it will be like our coefficient will be 1, 2, 1, right? Okay. So 1, 2, 1. Now, we have two values. We have X and we have 2. And the highest power is what? 2. So look at how it is going to look like. We know it's 1, 2, 1, right? I want to show you a hack, shortcut. We will write X with the highest power, 2, right? This now is 2 already, but it will be with the lowest power. 2 raised to power 0 is what? So x squared times 1 is what? 1, right? Please look up. Oh. X squared times 1 is x squared now. 2 raised to power 0 is what? Let me not clean it. Let me leave it here like that first. So it will not disappear. You will not be looking like magic. This is the first part. Plus, and this thing now is tricky. Watch. The next one again, we'll repeat the same thing. But now we are reducing the power. Are you seeing it? It will now be x what? Normally, since this is a constant, it's supposed to be by this hand of the equation. But I'm keeping it here. We will still carry it back to this side. Now, this will now be 2 raised to power what? 1, right? X has dropped from power 2 to power 1. This one has picked up from power 0 to power 1, right? I see it. Plus, next one again will be what? X to power 0. This one will pick up 2 to power what? Who will be that? 2 to power 2 now, okay? Now, watch the syntax. X is dropping, x raised to power 2, x raised to power 1, x raised to power 0. The second one is what? Increasing. 2 raised to power 2, 2 raised to power 1, 2 raised to power what? 2. Remember, our Pascal triangle is still giving us 1, 1, 2. We've not added it here to 1, 2, 1, sorry, for power 2. Now, let's finish with this guy. Settling out this one will give us what? 1, right? X squared times 1 will give us what? X squared. Now, 2 raised to power 1 is what? 2. 2 times x is what? 2x. Now, x raised to power 0 is what? 1. X squared will give us what? 4. We are not what? Done. We are not what? Done. Our coefficients from the Pascal triangle was what? 1, 2, 1. So we'll add it. 1 times x squared is what? 2 times 2x is what? 4 times 1 is what? Compare your answer. This and this. Are they the same thing? You see the Pascal triangle? Now, this Pascal triangle is another cheat when you are using that question we saw before now. This one now, I advise you just use this one sharp, because this one is just small. But if you are to do a power raised to power, let's say 6, you apply Pascal triangle sharp, just run am. As you just do it like this, just use this cheat. Sometimes you just pass through these things because these are just something you just do in your head. You get? I just wanted to show you. All right, let's continue where we stopped. So this is what? Plus what? Where is the duster? So this is c times what? X squared, right? Plus 4x plus what? 4. That's we expanded this one to get this, right? Are you seeing it? So now this one will be what? Still beta in this thing. X minus 3. Why this one? X times x will give us what? X times minus 3 is what? Plus 2 times x will give us what? Plus 2 times minus 3 will give us. Alright. This and this will give us what? Minus x. Minus 3x plus 2x will give us what? Minus x. You know how, right? So let's just write it at once. So it will now be what? X squared minus x minus what? 6. In bracket times what? A. Alright, let's proceed. We are making progress. This thing, if I was solving by myself here, I will be done in less than 10 minutes. Even 10 minutes is too much, 7 minutes. But because I'm explaining, that's why we are taking time so you can understand it. The goal is to get that 13 marks. How many marks? 13, 11. So, okay, the two of them combine 25, yes. So that's the goal. That's why I'm taking time to explain it. So even though that you just wake up from sleep, you'll be able to what? Understand. So let's proceed. Now, you will see expand, right? 8 times x squared is what? Next. 8 times x. Next. 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 Who has used 3B pencil here? Correct, thank you. Plus cx squared. Nokia cx, right? Plus 4 plus what? 4 what? C. plus 4 what? C. Now, we what? Arrange them. I see the process. Expand them first. When you expand these ones by multiplying them and by what? Multiplying them, you now times them by the A, B, and C. Now you rearrange them. Now you have expanded them like this. You what? Rearrange what? Them. No, rearranging them. Who is this now? Oh God. Wait first. Chill, chill. Okay, it's alarm. Rearranging them. We'll now have that. Let's take the ones with the highest power first. The one with x squared, right? Because this is our equation starting from x squared. So let's go. Come for me. Plus what? Plus what again? No, that one again, Abi. So now let's go to the next one. Plus what? No other x. There's x now. Cx. Plus 4cx. Next one. Minus 6a, right? Be calling, be calling. All right. Are you observing something? What are you observing? Let me write it. Let me write it in full so you know what I'm asking. If you observe where you see something here, from here, before we move to the next point. Next one, you want to do comparing the coefficients. But if you look at our left-hand side now, what are you observing? They just had x squared, no x. They now jump to constant, right? But this one, there's x squared, there's x, and there's what? A constant. This whole thing here are constant because they don't have any x. They have x, but the x has been eliminated, right? So now, yes. Minus cx squared. See it here. Okay, plus cx squared. Thank you. It's a plus, so look at it here. Plus cx squared. As I said, you should call it out well, so I will not make mistake. Thank you very much for that correction. So now let's what? Compare what? Coefficient. They call it what? Comparing coefficient. You can write it down. This thing will give you like half mark or 1 mark to show that you know what you are doing. Comparing what? Coefficient. Now, this one now, you can now rewrite this organ now as, you can rewrite the organ like this now as 2x squared plus what? 0x plus what? 7. Are you seeing it? So you have x value, right? Are you seeing? You understand what I did there, right? Does anybody have any confusion? Let's proceed, right? Firing down. So now, compare. Now, first of all, let's factorize this. Let's factorize this. We have what? A plus C plus what? Right? You saw it, right? You know I got this thing, right? Now, what's the factor here now? Minus, right? So that be what? A minus what? Oh, B minus what? 4C. You know why I put minus minus? Because if you do minus times minus, you get what? Plus. Minus times minus, you get what? Plus. Let's fire down. X minus the constant. This one, I don't need to bother about this. Just write it like that. Are you following? Absorb what I did first before I proceed. Are you observing it? You're observing it, right? So now we factorize it. Now we cannot collect the coefficient. This whole value now is the coefficient of what? X squared. This value now, this expression, let's call it expression. Let's talk mathematical. This expression is the coefficient of what? X. right? And this is our constant, right? Now, that's for the right hand side. For the left hand side, 2 is the coefficient of what? X squared. 0 is the coefficient of what? X. 7 is the coefficient of the constant, or the constant. Let's not say coefficient. Remember, this was not there. We put it so that we can do what we are doing. So now, let's proceed. Proceeding. I can clean the upside. That up, the up. Hey, ask me. If you put it as S, you have changed the whole equation. Coefficient here will now be 1. Are you seeing it? So don't put it as X, so if you say you want to just put it as X like this now, you have made the coefficient to be what? 1. So that's why I put it as what? 0 what? X. So they will be sure that you know that there's nothing there. 0 times X is what? 0. There was nothing there. So the coefficient will be what? 0. So now, comparing coefficients, we have that. I'm cleaning the upside. It's recording, right? It's still recording now. Comparing the coefficient, we have that. All right. So for x squared, we'll now write for x squared, comparing the coefficient for x squared, we have that this a plus c will be equal to what? The coefficient here 2, right? That's our first equation. The second one will be what? A plus b, a minus b minus 4c, right? But now, there's a sign. So let's times it. Minus a will be what? It's not be what? Minus a plus b plus what? Equals to what? 0. Chief, look at why you're asking that question now. I think we remove this 0 and just put x. The coefficient should be 1 instead of 0. So now it will not be equals to what? 0 and not what? 1. Take note. That's why you use 0x instead of 1, instead of just x. So next one, our constant. Minus 6a minus 3b plus what? 4c is equals to what? Or our mathematicians in the house, which one do you think is the fastest one to solve it? You have 3 equations now. You know how to solve what they call it? Simultaneous equations. You know how to solve simultaneous equations? Eh? You know how to solve it? Who can solve it here? Let me see that the person will come and solve. Who can solve from here? You know Cramer's rule? Cramer's rule. You've heard of it? Do you know you can apply it here? Okay, that will be number question, what they call? Question 1b. We'll solve that question 1b. I will now show you Cramer's rule. Something like this, you can apply Cramer's rule to it. Okay, let's proceed. This question 3a, Abi. From this 3a, we'll do 5a and b. That one is very short. Then we'll now do 1b. Then we'll do 2a and b. So please, we might go for another break again, but we'll leave here like 6 o'clock. You're engineers now. If I tell you I'm going to pay you per dollar at site now, let me say I'm paying you $40 per hour. Will you go? Would you work? You will not work. You don't know how this is your result now can give you that kind of job. This is your result now you are struggling, you are suffering for now. When you get that paper now, you don't know you can get that kind of job. Where they'll be paying like nothing less than 2.5 million per month. Per month is not that you work 30 days, though. The per month is that you work 20 days inside. And let me say minimum 8 hours or even less. If you're a senior boy, it can even give you like 6 hours or 4 hours. It's from here you start building that stamina. You don't know. Engineering is money. Oh. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. This course you are studying, there is serious money inside, billions. You can cash out. Check the world's richest men. Jeff Bezos, electrical engineer / computer. He studied those two things. Elon Musk, he has engineering background. All of them, trace, you see they have engineering background in them. So please, you are the next billionaire, so be serious. You are the next billionaire. Am I lying? I'm not lying, Abi. You are the next billionaire now. But when you, let's go. So let's look at this very well. If we put this thing now in terms of A, that's why we need to use Cramer's rule here to make our work easier. Let's use it. I can clean this down, right? C will not be in terms of A. B will not be in terms of A. This one in terms of A. Okay. We'll use the two of them. This is just one question, though. How many marks? For 13 marks, 9 they won't kill us. No one. Eh? Oh boy, for how many marks? Oh? Yes. No, me, I did partial fraction as my last question because this thing, you can be using momentum now, be firing down. You don't know, say you don't make mistake. And it's very painful. I did it in my test and nearly died. I said I will never answer that question first. If you like, let me know everything inside. Answer partial fraction last. Let time finish it, not finish it, no wahala. Because it will stress you. Plus pressure. Start with something like permutation, combination. That one, sharp. You don't bring out your formula. You put in, sharp. You don't finish. This one, we just finish solving. You bring out that formula. I don't know where you're bringing that from. Your head, though. You bring out the formula. You put it sharp. You solve. The next one you're supposed to do, you bring out formula, you put. Those are the question. Any question that has formula that you just put in and substitute. Start with that question first. First collect your 25 marks. That's why I started with that one. Then this one, I'm not even supposed to solve this one now. I'm supposed to leave it because I know that it's going to stress you, but I don't want to solve it so that people will know what partial fraction looks like. It's not hard, but it can be technical if you don't calm down. You get? So let's continue. Now, let's put everything. We'll put we'll put C in terms of A. We'll put B in terms of A. Then we'll now substitute and solve. That's one cheat code about this. If you cannot do Cramer's rule, you cannot do simultaneous equation, this is the simplest method ever. You put it in terms of what? A. Or you put it in terms of any. Now, this is the shortest expression. This one is long. This is the shortest expression. There are two things. Either I put this one in terms of C, or you put it in terms of A. If it was B here, it will be in terms of either you put it in terms of B or in terms of A. What I mean by in terms of, watch. Now, we have A plus C equals to 2. In terms of A, you want to put C in terms of A, it will now be C equals to what? 2 minus A. In terms of C, you put A is equals to what? 2 what? Minus C. But now, we want to put it in terms of what? A. We are putting C in terms of A, we'll put B2 in terms of what? A. So now we are putting C as what? 2 what? Minus what? A. Let's fire down. Did anybody call me? Okay. So now, this is the second equation, right? Minus A plus B plus what? 4 what? C. Are you seeing it? Equals to what? 0. Now, C has been gotten as 2 minus A in terms of A, right? So what? Substitute. So we now have minus A plus B plus 4 times 2 minus A. Now let's do it direct because of space. 4 times 2 is what? It's 8, right? Then 4 times minus A is what? Minus 4A, right? So it will now be what? 8 minus what? 4A. Now let's look. We have minus A here. We have minus 4A, right? They are common, right? So we can collect them, right? Please, let your eye be here. Oh. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Are you following? Let's fire down. Minus A minus 4A is what? Minus what? 5A, right? Let me rearrange it. Minus A minus what? 4A plus what? B plus what? 8 equals to what? 0. We now have minus what? 5A, that's minus A minus 4A plus what? B plus what? 8 equals to 0. Now, we have gotten another thing again. We have just two variables remaining, A and B. So now we'll now put, since we have already started putting everything in terms of A, we'll now put B again in terms of what? A, right? So we'll carry everything to the right hand side and leave only B as the senior man in this side. Are you seeing this? So then our senior man B will come here. Every other person will move to the tenant zone. So minus 5A will be what? Plus 5A, right? Moving to this side. So that will be what? Plus 5A. Minus plus 8 will not be what? Minus 8, right? I seen it. So we are getting our value for what? A. We are getting our value for what? B, right? Let's fire down. Now, this is the third equation. We'll write it down. Minus what? 6A. Call it for me, please. Minus 3B plus 4C equals what? 7. Now we have B in terms of A. We have C in terms of what? A. So if we substitute it, everything now, the only variable that will be there will just be what? A. That's our plan. You see how simple this one is? This one is not hard to remember now. If I tell you Cramer's rule now, you might forget one rule. If I tell you simultaneous equation now, you'll be solving three things now. You will not be able to comprehend without pressure. So just do it like this for simplicity. So now let's do this. It should not be what? 6A minus 3B is what? 5A. Call it 5A minus 8, right? Plus what? Plus what? 4C. C is what? 2 minus A equals to what? 7. Now, we what? Expand and make A subject to the formula, or not subject to the formula. We just expand, carry everybody there, and get our final answer. So now let's expand. We have minus 6A minus 3 times 5A will be what? Minus 15A. Minus 3 times minus 8 will be plus 24. Plus 8. 4 times 2 will be plus 8. Minus what? 4 what? A equals to what? 7. Are you seeing it? So now minus 6A minus 5A minus 4A. What will we get? Minus what? 25A. Do you understand? Is everybody on the same page? Are you on the same page? Let's proceed. 24 plus 8 is what? Plus what? 32. Let's bring this organ here too. This 7. Bringing you here to me what? Minus 7, right? Minus what? 7. Equals to what? 0, right? Now, this minus this will be what? 25, right? Minus what? 25A plus what? 25 equals to what? 0. If we take this to this other side, it should now be what? A 25A is equals to what? 5, right? Are you following? We took A back to this other side to change this negative to what? Positive. So we got 25A, dividing both sides by what? 25. We have that A is equals to what? 1. Okay. You can take it to the other side. You still get the same thing. If you take 32 minus 7 to that side, it's not be minus 32 plus 7. I see it. It's not be minus 25 there. You now divide both sides by minus 25. You now change to plus 1. Minus 25 minus 25 will be what? Plus 1. Either way, it's mathematics. You still get it as A equals to 1. Now we are getting A equals to 1. If we put A equals to 1 into equation 1, what are we going to get? Alright, sharp guys. So A plus C equals to 2. A equals to 1. 1 plus C equals to 2. C is equals to what? 2 minus 1. And C is equals to what? 1. Very sharp, right? No time to waste again. Now we have C as 1. We have A as 1. So now let's put it inside this next equation. Right? Are you seeing it? Any confusion? All right, let's proceed. I can clean, right? Oh yes, you can snap it. Oh, there's no time. Is it on? Is it on? Is it showing green? Is it recording? You can snap it. There's no time. There's no time. Snap it. Snap it. Snap it. Let's fire down. Snap. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No time again. Are you done? Or should we wait? We should not wait, right? Let's fire down so we can finish. We still have number 5 and number. No, we have solved number 5 now. Have we solved number 5? Okay, we are solving number 5 next. 5 and number 1B. That's what's remaining. Okay, we're not even solved number 2. Oh. Don't be lie. Oh, well, we'll do 9 class. You will come back for 9 class, right? I was just joking. Why did you not say yes? But we will come for 9 classes. You come. If you come, I can stay. Oh, I can stay in school. I just book boat, go lodge, go there. Wait for her, come back, come teach her. You come out. How many of you will come out? Let me know. How many of you will not come out? Let me know. Oh boy, if like say the people will come out plenty. Oh. But either way, either of the things is that once it's 3:30, we are done. Anything that is not here, I'll take out time to come here and teach. I'll teach and I'll be recording it so that I'll drop the video on your platform. Your own is to check for Build and Design Academy. In fact, everybody bring out your phone. That's how we can take attendance. Before you pass this door, we'll check whether you are subscribed and you are following our channel. Because they sweat like this. What's the time? It's up to 3:30. I don't want to keep you here. Because I know some people are going to Oyibo. Where's Oyibo? Who knows where Oyibo is? You're going to Oyibo, Abi? Pity those people. That place is not near. That place is far. Oh. Oyibo, far Oyibo. Not be say they be Oyibo people. All right. Oh God. Let's go. Let's finish up this one. Let's finish up. All right, let's finish up. Oh, my phone don't turn to white man. Oh. Are you done writing? You're done writing, right? Yeah.
Of 5A minus 8. So like this A now, this A we got here. Let's to get the main answer for the right.
Yeah, that's what we did there. Even though if you put that, where is that in now? Yes. See the equation here now. For C, we want to do for B now. We have not done for B, we want to do for B now. So now we have A. Look up, stop writing, please. Watch, look up. Let's be on the same page. Just stop writing. Watch. We have A as equals to 1, right? And we have C as equals to 1, right? So we'll put our value for A and C into the second equation. Now we have the equation as minus A, right? And A is 1, right? So it will be minus 1 plus B plus 4C. C is what? 1, right? So it will be 4 times 1, 4, right? Equals to what? 0. Take everybody to the other side. The man will be left alone. It will now be what? B equals to what? 1 minus what? 4. And what that B Equals to what? Minus 3, correct. So we are done. We have gotten A, we have gotten B, we have gotten C. So we'll now rewrite our equation, our partial fraction equation. We are done. We are done solving this equation. We are done. So this is how partial fraction can be. I made it look as simple as possible so you will not stress. Because you can use Cramer's rule, you can use simultaneous equation. Either way. So now, please, someone should call our equation. That one I did A plus B plus C. Call the denominator for me. First of all, call the equation. 2x squared what? Plus 7 over what? Right? So now I have A as 1, right? Over what? This one, x plus 2. Plus, we had B as what? B as minus 3. Over the repeated linear as x plus 2 what? Square. Plus, okay, no, this is C. Watch. B is what? Minus 3. So it has affected this sign. This sign was positive, right? So positive times negative will give us what? Negative. So we'll just write negative here. Are you seeing? Now, we got C as 1, right? So it will be 1 over what? X minus 3. And this is your 13 marks. As simple as it can be. I'll be 12 marks, I'll be 11 marks. That's the final answer. Are you seeing it? So how many questions have you answered now? 3, right? 2 Abi 3. Okay, 2. 2. 3A and 3B. That's 25 marks, Abi. No wahala. Let's fire down. Let's make it 50 marks. Where is the duster? Okay. Are you done writing? Let's solve one that is very simple that will not waste our time. That AP and GP. That's question number 5, right? Let's solve that one. Now I'll be very fast. Not waste our time. Let's go. Are you done writing this? Let's solve 5A, sharp. That one will not waste time. 5B is the simplest. That 5B is a bonus. They're supposed to remove that question. But maybe the lecturer just liked some of the students. They made him happy. They decided to just give that 5B as bonus mark. How many marks is that 5B? 5B 17. It's not possible. 5B 8 marks. That one a bonus now. For those of you that used to carry chip, if you don't see your chip, you don't see that question, you don't see about smile. Because it's even without chip, the formula is very simple. You know combination formula I wrote there. You saw it there, right? Just put in the values, you are done. But there's a trick in that question. They said read the question out. Let's solve that one first. Number 5B, read the question out. Let me solve it in this space. This space alone can solve the question. Read the question out. Someone should read the question out. Eh? I've used my handkerchief to clean board. Who help me and go and buy handkerchief? Please, who help me and go and get handkerchief? Oh, I need to clean my face. Oh my God. And I need to I buy with your money. When you finish, I'll transfer for you. Sharp. Thank you. Okay. So read the question. Okay, he will not miss this thing now. Boy, come back. No time. Come, don't worry. Let's just solve. You miss what I want to explain. Don't worry. Let the sweat just be there. Let's go. Read the question for me. Read. No time. That one is very simple now. Read the question out. It's on your group chat now. It's not there. Have you texted me? Eh? Which group? Which department are you in? I thought your concept was here now. Marine. So it's only Marine that don't have it, right? Every other department, they have seen it on your group. Okay, Marine, text me now. Let me send it for you. Oh, my phone. Text Prince. Where's Prince? Text him. Send out the question. You have the question, right? You have the question. It's on civil group now. Where's Kenwell? Where's Lemuel? Text him. He will send you the question. Another person should read the question for me, please. So the numbers that are here are your WhatsApp numbers. So I'll add everybody to the group. All right. Eh? Read out now, read out. Use that bass voice you used to use now. You think I don't know you? Uh-huh. They say a committee of how many? Uh-huh. Including the chairman. Now the chairman is inside the five. Uh-huh. Continue. Okay, the main committee. Okay. Now let me explain this question for you now. Yeah? In our community now, let's say in our community we have 10 people, right? And there's another community committee that I want to set. Maybe committee for which committee they to set? Vigilante, abi? Let's say vigilante, they are still in your community and they want to set up vigilante group of 5 persons. And inside that 5 persons, your chairman must be there. And in the community, the group as a whole, the 10, the chairman is in the community and the chairman must be in the community. So they want to choose now. So since the chairman is already in the group of 5, you already know that the chairman will be there. So you don't need to choose 5 people again. You need to choose only 4 people, right? Take note of that first. So you choose 4. Now, that means from the community of 10 also, it has reduced to what? 9 because the chairman has been exempted, right? Okay. So now, I want you to recall that formula I gave you on combination. Please, someone should call it for me. Combination formula. I want to clean the board. Oh. Combination formula. C bracket what? N what? Arrow. Now, N is the total number of people in the community. N, let me write it near this one. N is the total number of people in the community. Now, the total number of people is 10, but we know that the chairman is part of the people, and he's going to be part of the committee, right? So you're going to remove him. Since you already know that it's automatically part, you're not going to select from him. So that will now reduce the committee to what? 9 options. 9 other options, right? And from the community group, that's arrow. You're supposed to choose 5 persons. But you know that the committee group must have 1 chairman. So you just need 4 persons, right? So it will not exempt. It will not be what? 4. So N is 9, R is 4, and our equation is what? Call this equation. N factorial what? All over R factorial into what? N minus R what? If you have this formula, you never pass this question. How many marks? 8 marks, right? Please, oh, anyhow, I want to record this formula from your brain, oh. Anyhow, you change. What did that comrade tell you? Anything you do to pass. Don't be me talk that one, no. My own, the thing is anything. Okay, let me not say anything. Leave it like that. I'm not going to say anything. I will not set myself up. So substituting, we have 9 factorial, right? R is what? N is what? Hey, sir, give us our final answer. Let's move to the next question. We are done with this question. Give us final answer. Let's move. On your calculator, there's supposed to be something like factorial, if I'm not mistaken. There is, Abi. You don't have to get it, Abi. I assure people I don't have to get it. That's why you need this calculator. Very important. Eh? You can get it with this one. Don't get it with this one. Get it with your phone. Use your phone. This one has this one. So get even complex number itself on the calculator itself. This calculator is very powerful. Oh. Very, very powerful calculator. What was your answer? One, two, what? Please, if you don't know how to punch factorial, come later after the class. Let me show you. It's very easy. Look at it here. Factorial is shift and this x raised to power minus 1 here. Are you seeing it? You press this fraction, you know this fraction button, you now press 9, shift this thing, you now press down, you press again 4, shift x minus 1 to get your factorial, you open bracket. As you just punch this thing like this question should not take you truth be told 60 seconds you are done with the question. Just use 2 minutes or 3 minutes to understand the question. Use 60 seconds you are done. 4 minutes you are done. It's not something that you will not be wasting time. As far as your morale is high, you just understand. Not gonna take anything for morale. So I'm saying morale is high. Before you go and take something now, you now slap your invigilator. You say it's me that told you to make your morale high. So what's our answer? 126, right? All right, you are done. Moving on to the next question. Question 5A. Question 5A. You have a question? Is that to 330? Question 5A. Let's just solve question 5A so it to be 50 marks. Then we will now know that anybody that want to stay can stay with us. Anybody that want to go home. But before you go, we'll check your attendance. So we'll check whether you are subscribed to our channel. Most of you have already subscribed, Sha. Most of you have subscribed. You subscribed, right? That's good. Thank you very much. So that to just make your work easy. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. 5A, 5A. What's the question? Sharp, 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 sharp. Read it out, read it out. I'm not hearing you. Sorry, just read it out. Read it out again. Sorry. And a 6 term what? 243. That's a 6 term. You know that I said Tn equals to term, right? So they say T6 equals to what? They said a first term of what? -1 and are you sure there's -1 in that question? One, 3, 2. A first term of 1, 3, 2. I know there's no -1. I did not see -1 when I was looking at the equation. A first term. And from our equation, we know that first term was represented as our A, right? From what I gave to you. That formula that you have doubled in one place in your book, right? A is what? First term. T is what? Number of term. They're giving us these two. They say we should find what? Sharp, sharp. Read that, read that. Use voice. Okay. So now we know that Tn for AP is equals to what? Okay, for GP is what? AR n minus 1, right? And they gave us T6, right? So T6 is what? 243 is equals to what? 32, right? See how you are using your double, be your formula. For all of you planning to double, I'm not part of it. But look at how you are using to solve this thing. First term is A, right? And we have A. We are looking for the common ratio, R, right? Now, they've given us Tn for the sixth term as this. We'll look for R, we'll look for D. R is common ratio, D is common difference. For common difference, the formula was Tn equals to what? Remind me. All right, we'll solve the two of them simultaneously, so we'll get them sharp, sharp. So this is R raised to power n minus 1. N is 6, right? Minus 1 is what? Carry this one here. It will not be what? 243 minus 32, right? What is the answer? Sharp, sharp. Equals to what? R raised to power 5. We'll carry this. Okay, no, not minus. This is not. This is divided by. This is divided by. Yes, you are dividing both sides by 32. Let me do it like this. Let me do it like this. So this will cancel this, right? This over this, what did you get? Eh? 7.5. That's approximately 8 now. Okay, 7.5. No, not approximately 8. 7.59. That's 7.6. Okay, let's just write it as 7.59. 7 what? 0.59 is equals to what? R raised to power what? 5, right? So to eliminate this now, you will now take the fifth root of this, right? So it will now be like this. R will now be equals to what? The fifth root of 7.59. Please, someone should punch to give us our value for R. 1.5. 1.49, right? Let's just take it as 1.5. All right, so I'm waiting for R. For this, they gave us Tn as what? 2, 4 what? 3. They gave us A as what? 30 what? 32, right? Plus n minus 1. N is 6, right? 6 minus 1 is 5, right? 5 times D is what? 5D. Now, take this to this other side. It's now be what? 243. Those by this side, can you see me? Can you see what I'm writing on the board? Okay. 243 minus what? 32, right? It will be equals to what? 5D, right? So what's the answer? 2, 1, 1 equals to what? 5 what? D. So divide both sides by 5D, right? By 5, right? Cancel, cancel. So D, give us our answer for D. 42 point what? Point what? 2. So we are gotten our R and our D. Let's write it here so I will not forget. R equals to what? 1.5. D equals to what? 42 point what? 2. You see how far this question? We're almost done with this question. So that question 5 is just like the easiest question. Next up, they say we should look for what? Read the question now. So let me read it by myself. Like people are tired. Oh, sorry. Let me write it. Okay. Let me read the question. Or you read it out for us. Where is the question? Where is the question? Where is the question? All right. Question 5a says a geometric progression and an arithmetic progression have each a first term of 32. That they say each of them has 32. That's why we use 32 in both of them. Each of them, both for AP and for GP. Understand the question, right? So you ask, where did you get A from? Where did we get A from? That's they say each of them. That's for AP and GP. Each of them has first term as 32. That's why we use A and this. And each a sixth term of 2, 4, 3. The same word. Each of them, sixth term. That's why we use 2, 4, 6 as our what? As our Tn for the both of them. Now, they now say that we should do what? Find the common ratio, that is R. We just found R. 1.5. We have gotten that one. And the common ratio of geometric progression, that's common ratio of GP. And the common difference, that's D. Of the arithmetic projection, we are done with the first part of the question, right? Next, they now say the sum of the first 6 terms of the geometric progression can be written as the sum of the first 6 terms. You know, I gave you a formula for sum of terms, right? Now, then I told you that this one is related to what? GP. So give me the one I gave you for GP, for sum of terms. Sn equals to what? A bracket R raised to power n minus 1 all over what? R what? Am I right? All right, let's fire down. Now, they told us that this thing now can be written as, where is that thing? Are you done writing? Okay, they told us that Sn can still be written as this. Sn can be equals to, where's that thing? Minus 2 raised to power x minus 3 raised to power 6. They say that they did not tell us the formula, they just use it in English language. Please understand English language. Please understand English language. This is mathematics, but understand English language. The sum of the first 6 terms of geometric progression. 2 things you just need to hear. Sum of, is it AP or GP? GP, you check your insider. If you have it, you fire down. You get? So, now the last say we should find what? X. We should find this X. But now, if we now want to do it like this directly, we cannot solve, right? Because we have unknown here, unknown here. Are you seeing it? So the first thing now, we need to find this unknown. So I will be left with only one unknown. So we can fire down, right? For this one now, for this formula, we know A, we know R, we know N. So the only unknown is Sn, right? So if we substitute what we know, we'll get Sn. We'll carry Sn input here. Are you understanding the logic? Let's fire down. That's all. As simple as ABC. Then I said, find X. Also find the what? Sum of first 11 terms of arithmetic progression. We'll use that one for AP, for sum of AP formula. We'll use that one. So let's just finish this one, then we'll go to that last one. We'll go to question 1B. That's matrix and Cramer's rule. Let's go. This is free mark, so free mark. Grab your mark, free of charge. Is what? 3:26. We'll finish this one before 3:26. 4 minutes now. This one is number 5. Number 5A. That first one we did was 5B. This is 5A. So let's fire down. Give me values. A is what? Let me write it here. Sn equals to A is 32, right? R is what? 1.5, right? N is what? 6, right? Minus what? No, N is not 6, so they asked us to find some of the first how many terms. We'll check how many terms they tell us. Okay, 6. Okay, sharp. Oh, now you guys are in the spirit. Plus 1. All over what? R is what? Minus what? 1. So we'll have that what? Fire down. 1 raised to power 6 is what? 1.5 raised to power 6 is what? 1.5 minus 1 is 0.5, right? So we'll have that what? This minus this will be what? 10.39, right? Let me just write it down so you will not confuse yourself when you are studying alone. 10 point what? 39 over what? 0 point what? 5. Punch in, give me value for Sn. Sharp, no time. We're done with Sn. Put in the value inside here. We'll have what? Okay, let's just put it as 665. Approximately what? 6 what? 5. Let's make it a whole number. Are you seeing it? Are you following? You're not following. What's your challenge? This formula was in the question. Now, they did not give us this thing, no. They say that let's assume sum of terms of a number of terms can also be written as this. And we know that sum of term is this on its own. And the sum of term formula is this, right? So now they tell us that this is also the same thing as this. So we need to get this in there, equate them. Then they say we should find x from this thing that they gave to us. You get the logic? So now we have gotten the Sn, right? By using our Sn formula. Now we will now use this Sn formula as 665, put it here. So we now have what? 665 is equals to what? Minus times this one will be what? Plus, right? Minus minus 2x plus what? 3 raised to the power what? 6, right? Punch this. What's our answer? Punch. Sharp, no time. So we now have what? 665. Let me bring it down small. 665 is equals to what? Minus 2x. What do you get? 7 what? 7 what? 29. Take it to this other side. Okay, now this is the interesting part. We have minus 64. We have minus 2 raised to power x. Please look up. Everybody look up. Stop writing. Look up. Please, I beg you. Get this point. Now, as a mathematician, when you reach here now, it's like you are going to hang, right? You first of all pause and say, oh, how am I going to solve this one now? That's the question you ask yourself. Now, look. Remember our indices, our lot of indices, right? When we were saying logarithms, indices, how to convert, how to manipulate. Now, how many values? Check. This, first of all, what do you observe? This is in base 2, right? So now I want to put this thing in base 2, right? See, this is in base 2. That means this one should also be in base 2. So you can cancel out the same base and be left with the what? Power. You see the logic? So in case you just hang, you forget. Just look at it. That's it. What is that in base 2? Let me check how many times I'll multiply to get 64. So how many times will 2 multiply to get 6 times, right? So it will now be minus 2 raised to power what? 6 equals to what? 2 raised to power what? X. Okay, minus 2, sorry. So it will be the same. Now the bases are the same. Minus 2, minus 2. You cancel out. So x will be equal to what? You are done with the equation. You are not done with the equation, sorry. They said another thing again. Let me read the last line of the question. But this one is going to be very easy because you're not putting the formula. Now the last part of the question, they were not like, okay, Mo stress these people for this mark. Mo just stress them small, right? Because now 17 marks, Jesus. For this question, 17 marks. So they're like, let me just stress you more. And add one more thing, right? Since you are very smart, if you can get this one, I'll give you a full 17 marks, right? You now say that we should do, find also the what? Sum of first 11 terms of AP. That's arithmetic progression. Look, they wrote 11 terms. So our TN has changed to what? 11. Give me the sum of 10 for AP. What we have sum of 10 for AP? Have you written the sum of 10 for GP? I have sum of 10 for AP. Eh? N? Uh-huh. All right. So this is the equation, right? This is the equation, right? Okay. So now our n has changed. They say n is what? 11, right? Find 11 terms. So this n will be sum of 11 terms. So sum of 11 terms will now be what? 11 over 2 into 2 times a, 30 what? Our a is what? Plus what? 11 minus 1 is what? 11 minus 1. That's 10. I just want to write it in case you're reading it again. You're reading your notes so you understand. Then d is what? Are you done writing this other one so I can clean? Who is using that soprano voice out at that place? No. All these soprano singers. Please, though. I want to say this also with that voice, please. You are learning maths. Please. Oh yeah, let's write. I can clean this one. I'm done with this one now. Oh yeah, give me. 11 over 2 is what? 32 times 2 is what? 10 times 42 point, this is what? 422, right? This plus this is what? You can even point, okay, no, okay, let's just be doing it step by step so you collect all these 17 marks. You say what? And our final answer 2,600 and what? And we are done for the question. So we have gotten 50 marks, right? Clap for yourself, clap for yourself. It's not easy.